Welcome to this video on escaping poverty when you're 19 and nearly broke. We'll move quickly, prioritize survival, and outline concrete actions for the next 90 days. You will learn how to build an immediate cash runway, leverage community and public resources, decide whether to withdraw from an unprofitable degree, evaluate trades and the military for stability, and install the habits that prevent sliding back. Let's begin. Here's our roadmap. First, we'll cover a 72-hour survival plan, then liquidating assets to create a runway and maximizing safety nets. Next, we'll tackle whether to withdraw from your current degree and compare trades with university. After that, we'll discuss the military as a stability option and immediate income tactics while you wait. We'll map out a 90-day turnaround timeline, install money habits, and reinforce health and mindset. We'll include quick quizzes, then finish with key takeaways and next steps. This content is educational only and not financial, legal, or career advice. You must consider your specific constraints, local laws, and eligibility requirements. Seek qualified professional guidance when possible. Above all, prioritize your safety, legality, and physical and mental health as you implement any steps. In the next 72 hours, focus on survival. On day 0, stop all non-essentials. Prioritize shelter and food. Then, build a temporary cash runway, targeting $700 to $1,000 as quickly as possible. Use safety nets such as food banks, public assistance, and any university emergency funds you can access. Secure any form of work to cover rent, such as retail, janitorial, or warehouse positions. Track every expense and cut non-essential spending immediately. The diagram shows a triage flow. Evaluate your current cash, sell assets if needed, secure food resources, apply for emergency aid, then land temporary work to stabilize housing for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Begin by inventorying everything you own: electronics, tools, clothes, and furniture. List these items immediately on local marketplaces, such as Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and OfferUp, with firm prices and clear photos. Include broken assets, because parts and repair values still bring cash. Use pawn shops only if necessary, and plan to buy back items later if helpful. Continue selling until you reach a runway between $700 and $1,000. Leverage safety nets immediately. Visit local food banks to reduce grocery costs by around $60 to $120 per week. Apply online for public assistance such as SNAP or EBT and Medicaid. If you are enrolled, contact your university's financial aid office about emergency grants. Prepare documentation including identification, proof of address, proof of student status, and any income letters. Use low-cost transportation methods like biking, bus passes, or carpooling to reduce expenses. This flowchart guides the stay or withdraw decision. First, verify whether your scholarship is stable. If it is not stable, consider withdrawal now to stop further financial damage. If it is stable, evaluate your major's labor market demand. For high-demand programs with low net cost and a clear job pipeline, staying may be beneficial. For low-demand programs with negative return on investment and likely debt, withdraw or switch majors. If you withdraw, the next actions include exploring trade programs or entering immediate work. If you stay, lock in paid internships, aggressively reduce costs, and build a milestone-based graduation plan. Do not take on debt for a low-return degree. If your major is high demand, such as engineering, nursing, or computer science, and your net cost is low, staying can make sense. If your aid is unstable, your field is low demand, and debt is rising, switching or leaving is prudent. Use a simple return on investment test by projecting starting pay against total program and living costs, and require a clear surplus. If leaving, pivot into trades or immediately employable work while stacking marketable skills. Comparing university and trades. University often provides broader theoretical knowledge, alumni networks, and in certain majors, high returns. However, it typically takes 3 to 5 years and can be costly, with varying job outcomes and debt risk if aid is unstable. Trades emphasize hands-on learning, paid apprenticeships, and faster entry. Timelines range from weeks to about 2 years, often with low or no debt. Income starts earlier. Local demand is strong, and certifications create a clear wage ladder. Trade programs in electrical, plumbing, HVAC, welding, and automotive are in high demand, Many provide entry-level certifications within 8 to 24 weeks. Apprenticeships allow you to earn while you learn through union or non-union tracks. Your job pipeline includes local contractors, community colleges, and workforce development boards. Stack credentials like OSHA 10 or 30, EPA 608 for HVAC, and NCCER to accelerate advancement toward foreman roles or small business ownership. This table lists fast-track options. Electrical and plumbing apprenticeships can start within 2 to 8 weeks with entry pay in the high teens to mid-20s per hour. HVAC technicians with EPA 608 certification can launch in 6 to 12 weeks, typically earning $18 to $28 per hour. MIG welding programs run 8 to 16 weeks with similar pay. Automotive technician roles may begin in 8 to 24 weeks, often through dealerships or auto schools. Apply via local contractors, unions, community colleges, and workforce boards. The military can provide housing, steady income, healthcare, and training. It requires contractual commitment, discipline, and possible relocations, so research occupational specialties carefully. The process involves the ASVAB and medical screening, and enlistment can take months. Options include active duty, reserve, and National Guard, each with different benefits. While waiting, work any job to cover rent, study for tests, keep training, and build savings. Apply for same-day start roles such as retail, janitorial, warehouse, security, or hotel night audit. Stack shifts with 2 part-time roles if needed to reduce risk. If you use gig work, ensure earnings remain positive after fuel and vehicle wear. Plan work sprints totaling 21 to 28 hours in the first 3 days. Track cash daily, update your runway, and continue cutting costs until you are stable. This timeline lays out a 90-day plan. In the first 2 weeks, liquidate assets, secure shelter and food, apply for assistance, and land temporary work. In weeks 2 to 4, decide whether to stay in your degree or withdraw. If you withdraw, start trade preparation. If you stay, secure a paid internship and reduce costs. In months 1 to 2, begin an apprenticeship or full-time temporary work while building a $1,000 emergency fund. In months 2 to 3, progress certifications like EPA 608 or OSHA 10, increase hours, and negotiate a raise or switch to a higher-paying role. By day 90, you should have stable housing, steady income, and a clear 6-month plan. Adopt strict money habits. Use a zero-based budget or a 50-30-20th structure and automate bills and savings. Build a $1,000 starter emergency fund first, then work toward 1 to 3 months of expenses. Eliminate high-interest debt and avoid taking on new consumer debt. Build credit prudently with a secured card, keeping utilization under 10% and paying in full monthly. Maintain a lifestyle freeze, even after raises, to accelerate savings and skill development. The markdown example demonstrates a weekly zero-based budget that allocates every dollar, ensuring no leftover funds are unassigned. Protect your sleep and avoid substance use to maintain clarity and energy. Cook inexpensive meals such as rice, beans, eggs, and frozen vegetables, and batch cook weekly. Exercise with daily walks and bodyweight routines that are nearly free. Seek support from school counselors, community clinics, or hotlines if needed. Use a daily focus practice like journaling for 10 minutes to track accomplishments and plan next actions. Quiz time. What is the minimum cash runway target you should build in the next 72 hours? Options are A. $200 to $300, B. $500 to $600, C. $700 to $1,000, D. $1,500 or more. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the correct answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is C. $700 to $1,000. This range provides enough breathing room to cover essential expenses while you secure income and stabilize housing. Second quiz. Which option most reliably provides immediate housing, income, and benefits? A. Writing a thesis. B. Military enlistment. C. Full-time gig apps. D. Crypto day trading. You may pause the video now to consider the answer. We will reveal and discuss it in the next section. The correct answer is B. Military enlistment. Although it requires significant commitment, it provides housing, steady income, healthcare, and training in a single package. This mind map organizes your escape plan. At the center is the goal of escaping poverty. The income branch includes temporary jobs, apprenticeships, military service, and internships. The education branch covers trade school, switching to a high-demand major, and targeted certifications. The support branch consists of food banks, public assistance, and university emergency aid. The money habits branch includes budgeting, building an emergency fund, avoiding new debt, and strategic credit building. The health branch focuses on sleep, exercise, counseling, and sobriety. The key takeaways are: prioritize shelter and food, and quickly build a $700 to $1,000 runway. If your aid is unstable and your major has low demand, withdraw or switch now. Trades offer faster paid paths with low or no debt. The military can provide a stability bundle but requires commitment. Work any job that covers rent while executing your larger plan. Install strict money habits and protect your health. In the next 1 to 2 days, list and sell items with a goal of $300 by tonight. Visit a food bank and apply for SNAP and Medicaid. Submit applications to at least 10 immediate start jobs. Schedule a meeting with financial aid to explore emergency funds. Decide whether to stay, switch, or withdraw by the end of the week. Finally, draft your 90-day plan and schedule your first study or training session. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful, please like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more practical guides. Share your plan in the comments so we can help you refine your 90-day turnaround.